Good afternoon, Saturday afternoon, live from St. Pius High School. We're out here at Ralph Boyer Gym at St. Pius in Festus, Missouri. The Herculaneum Black Cats are going to be taking on the St. Pius Lancers. Ray Halbrook alongside of Matt Schutte and
Scott Latta. Good looking crew.
Good looking crew. We haven't had you guys together yet, so this ought to be interesting.
It's like the Tinder of broadcasting.
Yeah.
Wow. See how
Family friendly here.
It doesn't stop. 4 quarters. Here we go.
Full court press right off the bat.
Right off the bat.
I'm at a loss already.
We've just begun.
So guys, Herculaneum Black Cats come in with 11-7 record. St. Pius, according to Max Preps, they are 9-6. Is that correct?
That sounds about right. Coming off a win last night at Crystal City.
Give us the rundown for St. Pius, Matt.
So 9-6, nice win last night. One of the youngest teams in the Jefferson County Athletic Association. Tonight we're going to have 2 sophomores, 2 juniors, and a freshman start. May have as many as 3 freshmen on the floor at a given time. Pius, I would say, having watched several of their games and having talked to the coaches throughout the year, I think they're a little ahead of where they thought they'd be at this point, playing so many young players. And bear in mind, these 2 juniors that are playing, neither played varsity basketball last year.
Wow.
So you've got a lot of inexperience out there, and it shows from time to time. But there's also a lot of potential out there. The big 3 are Agers, Baker, and Johnson. And you can usually count on a combination of triple figure or double figures from each of them. And if those 3 are doing well, then it is usually a pretty good night for them. Not the deepest team, though. So what we'll have to watch out for there in the second half is fatigue after a tough road game last night.
For the Herculaneum Black Cats, we've covered them last week. Their big gun is Paige Fowler. Angelica Wooten is the senior out there, the lone senior out there. She averages about 8-10 points a game, and Paige Fowler, she's been pretty much on fire. She lit up Lift for Life. Probably she had 17 points in the first half.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good night. And then they sat her for the basically the entire third quarter. Part of the fourth quarter, and came in and scored, I think, 2 or 4 more points.
Were they up in a big lead situation?
It was a big lead situation. I think they're just giving her a rest, give it a chance for the, to give some of the young bucks to pop in there.
That's a good time to work them in.
Absolutely.
Give them a chance. Get a
Absolutely.
little experience.
Although Ray and I saw it last night, McKinley took a big lead in the Bruce Thomas tournament against Dupo, and gave their younger kids a chance to get some run in.
Yep.
And Dupo took the lead the final 12 seconds of the game. The only lead they had was the final 12 seconds. And I bet coaches over at McKinley would love to have some of that second quarter time back. When they had some young kids in, and it's a mix. You got to get those kids playing time if they're going to help you down the road. But it hurt them a little bit there in the end.
But that'll be a good learning experience for the
crew. It will be. If he's a good coach, he's going to be able to use that as a learning tool and be able to show the kids what they could do better and go from there.
So Scott, I know you, or not Scott, Matt, I know you got double duty tonight. You're actually the announcer over here for St. Pius. He works here as the admissions coordinator for St. Pius, and we appreciate him coming out every week. Just about the last 3 or 4. Probably a month and a half, I guess.
It's been fun. I got to work on I got my announcer voice, which is terrible. And
well,
I got my regular voice, which isn't much better, but I got my PA voice.
Right. Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, so I've been working that one in. The problem is I can start that way, and I never know when it's going to.
Right.
And that makes for entertainment, but it's not necessarily the best part. Now, you notice they're not letting me handle the music because last week I was doing it and I was doing fine. I was supposed to play the national anthem, so I hit the button. And here come the Quad City DJs.
Oh wow!
So I had everybody stand for the national anthem, and we all remember "Come on, ride the train, shoot you ride."
Amazing. Hey guys, anybody?
Eric Lawrence stopping by the table, checking out the girls. Legendary.
He's a softball legend.
I've heard this. I've heard the slow pitch softball maven is the word that was given to me.
I think maven's a bit strong, and it's going to go right to his head, so I don't want to use that word.
He told me this summer he got in a little work, and it didn't go as well as he would have liked. He said he's starting to wind down a little bit on that. So,
what is he, 30 now?
He's young. To me, he's a pup. He's young as far as I'm concerned. So,
ditto here.
Yeah.
So I think we're gonna see a pretty good game tonight. The Black Cats get first place in the small school division, and Pius, are they in the small school division also?
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
They are.
Just double checking that. I'm trying to recall that on my from my other notes that I didn't bring with me.
been there and done that.
So
I get that. I'm going to be able to give you all sorts of insight as to what St. Pius X is doing. Here's the two things I've been told to watch out for. St. Pius X, their goal tonight, if their defense does what it's supposed to, it's going to be ball denial for fouling.
Yep.
They don't want to give her a chance to do anything.
Right.
Now, that's much easier said than done for arguably the best non-point guard in the conference. So we'll see. But there's some quickness in here. St. Pius has to avoid foul trouble, or they're in big trouble. They're not particularly deep, and the depth is almost all underclassmen. There's no seniors on this team at all. So if they can avoid foul trouble, if they can keep the ball away from. Now, when I asked Coach Portell what's the key to the game, I got a Popovichian response. We got to score more than they do.
Yeah.
That's always legit, though.
The name of the game.
That deep insight.
Score more.
So, yeah, well, and it's true. That's usually how it works. So what I'd like to see tonight from Pius, I've seen him play several times this year. Somebody that could really help him out from outside is junior Gabby Warner, who starts on the bench. But if they give her a chance, they can get a couple plays run off for her where she can get loose for a corner three. That's her specialty. And even a couple of those would really shake things up for the Lancers.
So I know we've got a few folks already on the Facebook waves, and we appreciate you watching. Like and share our stream if you would. Follow us on live stream STL.
Transcontinental yet?
No, I'm not quite transcontinental. No. Well, but like and share. And I want to tell you about some of our. I'm going to get all of my graphics. My graphics from last night are all over the place. So we'll tell you about a couple of our sponsors today. Our main sponsor today is the Venti Beauty Bar. We love Amy over at the Venti Beauty Bar, Salon and Med Spa. 636-933-6433. Amy Evans, check them out. The ladies and gentlemen, they are great folks over there at the Venti Beauty Bar. Tell them we sent you from Livestream STL. Also, Waits Financial services, bringing a team approach to help face your business and family needs. That is Waits Financial, 314-374-6713. That's Brian Waits over at Waits Financial. Appreciate our sponsors. If you are interested in sponsoring with us, we would love to have some sponsors. We are looking at a big run of we're hoping to get about 20 games in the next 3 to 4 weeks. 20
that sounds
games.
Like a lot.
That is a lot of games. And we can't do that without your help. So if you're interested in sponsoring with us, please sponsor with us. Give us a call over at 314-852-4398. It is very inexpensive. It's very affordable. And we have packages for sponsorship for multiple games. Actually, basically for the rest of this season and into the districts. So we do have district competition over at the Crystal City High School and Jefferson R7 this year, and Hillsborough High School. Give you since we got a couple of minutes here, we'll give you the rundown of our schedule for the next couple weeks here. Tuesday night we'll be out at Hillsborough, where DeSoto is taking on Hillsborough Tuesday, January 29th at 7 o'clock. That is a rivalry game and a half. Scott, you're in, right?
I'm in.
All right. So Scott will be there. I will be there. I believe we're going to have Jeff Luby, who did he did a football game for us over at Hillsborough and a few of the volleyball games. So Jeff Luby, I think, is going to be probably the color guy, where you'll be the main guy.
Got it.
All right, and then Steve Ringling, I think, will be on. We might have some sideline reporting.
Scuba Steve.
Scuba Steve.
Scuba Steve?
Yeah.
Wow.
So we'll be right back here also Wednesday night, January 30th at 7 o'clock. All three of us will be right back here, correct?
I believe so.
That's what
Right
I have
here?
you on the schedule for, yeah.
Right here?
Right,
Same space?
in the exact same
All right.
spot.
Just kind of double check belt.
Yep, absolutely. Double
right.
checking it. And then Friday night, we'll be back out at Herculaneum. We just left there last night from the Bruce Thomas tournament. 2 amazing third place and championship games. They were awesome. Down to the wire. Both games were very exciting and very, very cool. Jason Jarvis, how you doing? Go get him Black Cats, he says. Kim Grisham, how you doing? I see Tilda Watson and Rich Kroon and Annie Langford. Annie Langford, she's all the way from Carlsbad, New Mexico. Good old friend. I actually used to live down there.
You know,
how about that?
Ray, I got a tip. I won't say from who.
Okay.
But I got a tip. It said if Herky goes out to a big lead, Pius starts to cut it close, we need to put a camera on Coach Blair for Herculaneum. One of the words was excitable.
Yeah.
Was animated,
and we
also
have
was
cameras.
a word that came up.
We got some extra cameras to do that with.
Smart.
Right?
That might be. Now we had a couple nice chats with them last night over at the Bruce Thomas tournament.
Yeah.
Great guy, and nobody said he's not a great guy.
Yeah.
Sounds like he's a good guy, passionate about his team, not afraid to try to make his point.
Right.
So
yeah,
we'll see how it goes.
Let's finish out our schedule here. We talked about the girls. The girls are at 5:15. That's our pregame. The gentlemen, I believe I'm gonna get a ruling, and I'm gonna try to get that from Coach Jarvis tonight. It says 8 o'clock. That's what they gave me, but I think it's probably going to be 7 o'clock since the first game starts at 5:30. The girls' game starts, so I would imagine it'll be consecutive and in succession, and no break in between.
No fireworks display.
So that will be Scott and I will be out at Herculaneum. That's both of our 2 alma maters. So to me, it's kind of a yeah. You're good. You're all good. Matt Schutte had to step away for a second. Oh, holy moly! I'm glad we didn't get any of that. Then we'll be on the road at St. Vincent. We'll be coming to you live from St. Vincent Monday night at February 4th at 7 o'clock. That'll be a great game. St. Vincent's always got some competitive teams down south in Perryville. And then we head back up to Live for Life, Scott. Not sure if you're going to be able to be there with us or not. That's our senior night, Wednesday, February 6th against Hancock.
Unfortunately, I will be out of the
town.
area.
Okay, so maybe I can get Jeff Whitener. Hopefully he's watching. And we'll see.
Unless you want me to do it remotely, I will be in Boca
That would be kind of
Florida.
cool. Well, shoot.
There might be a little bit
Give
of
me
a delay.
a break, right?
I'll have to watch it and call it.
Give me a break. Here's another big rivalry: Oakville versus Melville. That'll be a good one. Friday, February 8th, 7 o'clock, up at Melville. And then rounding out our schedule before districts, we may try to squeeze in another game or two between districts, but we'll be right back here, Principia against St. Pius, Monday, February 11th at 7 o'clock.
I think we're getting ready for the...
We are.
Good afternoon and welcome to Rock Warrior Gymnasium, your home for St. Pius basketball. Today's Jefferson County Athletic Association game features our guests, the Black Cats of Herculaneum High School, and your St. Pius High School Lancers. Please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem, followed by today's prayer. God, our Father, you are the source of all gifts and talents. You've created us to strive for the best in all life's endeavors. Grant to all athletes, coaches, and fans the strength to pursue excellence during this event. We pray for the safety of these athletes through Christ our Lord. St. Pius X, pray for us.
All right, we are just moments away from the tip-off for today's game.
What would Matthew McConaughey say? All right.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, for those of you out there, here we go.
Starting lineups that we have set up for the Herculaneum Blackcats. We have for the Herculaneum Blackcats, Taylor Metcalf, a 5'7" junior guard. Jordan Allen, a 5'8" junior guard. Ashley Crew, a 5'7" junior forward. Paige Fowler, a 5'11" sophomore forward. That's our go-to girl here for Herculaneum. And Angelica Wooten, 5'9" senior from center from Herculaneum here. St. Pius, number 4, Alonda Reyes, a 5'2" junior. Number 10, Gabrielle Werner, a 5'4" junior. Number 20, Peyton Baker, 5'10" sophomore. Number 21, AJ Eggers, a 5'8" sophomore. And number 44, Angelina Johnson, a 6' sophomore forward. Brian Waits, how are you, sir? Says go Blackcats. He's a former
Alumni?
Herculaneum alumni. All right. Scott, probably looking at lots of Paige Fowler, lots of Angelica Wooten. I've got to get with, and here he comes on cue. Look at that.
Well done, sir. Well done.
Matt Schutte.
That blind's always a bear.
Matt Schutte, who are we looking for from St. Pius for a big game tonight?
Pick to click tonight, huh?
Yeah.
On the spot, pick one.
I'm going to say Baker, and here's the rationale.
Okay.
Johnson, good player, short legs as far as stamina. Back-to-back game, I don't know how much we'll get. We'll get some good play out of her, but she's going to wear out a little bit too. Eggers, same thing, gives it all pretty quickly. Baker's, she's like a mechanical man. You wind her up and just go. Plus, she's not afraid to throw it up about 20, 25 times.
There you go.
Well,
all right.
see what happens. But
tip is won by the Lancers.
yep, there she goes. She knew which basket to go
Scott Lotta's got our call. Take it away, Scott.
All right. Inbound pass. Trying to get the ball back to Baker, and we've got a jump ball.
Well, that didn't take long. And
Right.
Kroom orchestrated that turnover.
And Vaughn will inbound right below us. And the Blackcats inbound, double team. Aaron pass, corralled, and they will break half court.
Looked like a double dribble, but justice because there's a turnover.
Pushing it up, Lancers with the ball, working around the perimeter. Looking for an entry pass, a little bit of movement.
Think we can count on Johnson touching the ball quite a bit each half-court possession.
Well, it just makes sense.
Yep. Look at the double team. Right there. They're not even trying to hide it.
Still working the perimeter. A little bit of an entry pass. Dribble entry, and the shot does not fall. Two Blackcats knock it away from each other, but they still get the rebound.
But it's
pushing it up.
It is encouraging for the Lancers to try to get the ball inside. It's a good look, just couldn't fall.
Yep. And then on the other end, Blackcats little over anxious, threw the ball away. Lancers inbound, bringing it up. Looks like we got Eggers bringing it up.
Yep, Eggers will bring it up most of the time.
That's probably her job.
It's one she's a jack of all trades. She might start every varsity contest in 3 sports for 4 years.
Amazing.
Incredible under best sport.
Eggers for 3.
Oh,
Looked good, but didn't go down. Offensive rebound.
Reyes.
Dribble back out. and
Smallest
she'll
player
reset.
on the floor gets that rebound.
Hey, sometimes they're the most tenacious.
Matt Horncamp, how you doing?
Get a
Like and
little
share our
Spud Webb
page
here.
again. Don't forget, let us know where you're from. Let us know who you're rooting for today. We got the Lancers and the Black Cats.
Baker down on the block. Kicks it back to Baker in the corner. Tries to go baseline. He's got a blocking foul. Baker's like, I got this.
Yeah, she's pretty assertive. She's not going to be afraid to take charge out there.
Entry pass is stolen. Pushed up by the Black Cats. Little block there by the ref. It's like, I want to play 2. Wow. Triple team entry pass. Layup does not go in.
Ill-advised, I think, is the term you'd use if they throw it into all 3 of them.
Potato, potato.
Well, and Riley Blair maintaining composure on the sideline. That'll be a recurring view. He's got a good team, and he's got expectations this year, so that's a fun position for him as a coach to be in.
I was noticing watching the JV game right before this, it's a lot more tenacious, the ladies, the way they play, as opposed to the way the guys, you know, they're a little more laid back, a little more, you know, perimeter. But, I mean, they seem to get right up on each other a lot and, you know, double teams.
Oh, yeah, you're exactly right. Now, Johnson wanted a foul there, didn't get it.
Oh. 45 spots up.
Wow.
Just off.
That was ambitious. Wooten with a big 3 try. Yeah, I think what you see in those JV games is there's overplay on the part of the defensive players, mostly because they're not necessarily going to get punished, because a lot of, especially from St. Pius, for example, most of the girls come out of a CYC background and decent players, but limited touches, limited experience, and they're not going to be able to punish somebody for an overplay, whereas so you can go ahead and do that. Where on the boys' side, yeah, you overplay it, they're going to drive right by you over and over again. Another turnover, though.
Yeah, pass intended for Eggers, went to skew. So
Sideline of Riley Blair right now.
we'll have
He's
the Black
pretty
Cats
calm right
inbounding.
now. Pretty calm right now for Riley Blair.
Well, I noticed in the JV game there was a lot of single dribble and pass.
Yeah, they're still trying to figure out the game. One of the big reasons Therese Rubel has come in as an assistant coach, she's well versed in the fundamentals and just teaching the kids. And if you saw how they practiced in November and what they're doing now on the JV side, especially with the freshmen, it's a light year difference.
Almost 3 minutes in, we are scoreless. Black Cats drive. Ooh. Could not get it to go. Lancers will push it up towards us.
Riley Blair's blood pressure ticked up 2 knots.
Well, you know, you're trying to get it, you know, get to establish your flow, trying to, you know, see what the other team's going to do, feel them out a little bit. Working the perimeter. I'm guessing this is it a box and 1 or just a straight zone?
I think it's a box and 1. They're just but the 1 is going to come down and sag on Johnson down in the post instead of following somebody around the perimeter like you would typically see.
45 with another 3 attempt does not go. Lancers with the rebound. Eggers pushes it up. Right-hand dribble. Looking for somebody to come out. Pretty much a picket fence of defenders right now.
Yeah. Well, you've seen Reyes try to loosen up the defense with a couple of 3 attempts.
Ooh, Reyes with an entry pass and give and go.
Reyes not one to take a whole lot of those shots, but if they leave her wide open, she will give it a go.
Is she more of a defender?
More of a defender, more of a help. Does pretty nice on the help side, does pretty nice as a pass facilitator, but she's not necessarily going to fill it on a night-to-night basis.
All right, we got Paige Fowler to inbound over here for Herky.
Substitution real quick.
First substitution for the Lancers is junior Gabby Warner checks in. Gabrielle, she did mention to me she prefers Gabrielle, and then as long as she makes 4 threes tonight, we'll call her whatever she wants.
That'd be just like you going by Matthew or Maddie.
First name's Thomas, so that's a...
Hey, there you go.
Well, my parents wanted to make sure I was in therapy, so they named me something they never intended to call me.
I like it.
Oh, nice tip out there. Gabby's pretty active.
Good defense. Active hands in the passing zone.
I think we're at a soccer game. 5 minutes in or 4.5 minutes in and no score.
First score, someone yelled goal.
Goal,
Yeah.
sure.
All right, Fowler down in the post. She is trying.
Oh, boy. Tough luck there.
Fouls on 21.
Now, there's a number of people that Aaron Portell can't get into foul trouble, and number 1 on that list is A.J. Eggers.
Well, I don't think either one of these teams can really afford a lot of foul trouble.
No.
Ooh, just couldn't hang on. Lancers almost had a steal right there.
Yeah, this isn't necessarily the ideal defense. If it was up to Portell, if Coach Portell, if he had his druthers, you like nickel word, Ray, druthers?
Yep.
So we're up to 5 cents for the game.
That's
so,
right.
Oh, Fowler.
Wasn't able to get it. Oh.
Gets it right back, and we have our first score of the game. Goal!
Golazzo.
Paige Fowler with the first points.
We got 2-0. Black Cats are on the board. Lancers
Ref
looking
just
to
told us
answer.
there's no shutout.
Hey, the way they're playing defense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's the corner three. That's her shot. Oh boy, every part of the rim. But that is exactly what they wanted out of that offensive set.
Warner got a good look. It just wouldn't fall. Black Cats working around the top. Double team. Stolen. Lancers push it up.
AJ Eggers likes to run in transition.
Oh,
nice
beautiful.
finish.
Nice little layup. We have a tie ball game.
And a compounded error. Riley Blair. Better get him 15 milligrams of
We
atenolol.
have a timeout.
Yeah, and he just called a timeout.
All right. 2:38 to go here in the first. We've got 2-2 as our score.
Defensive pressure, not a big surprise.
Play that funky music, Ray.
We are playing that funky music. I like my music. I do like my music. The Stoppage and Play is brought to you by Venti Beauty Bar. Check them out at 220 and 222 East Main Street in Festus, right down the street here. VentiBeautyBar.com, 636-933-6433. Let me tell you a little bit about Amy Evans and Venti Beauty Bar here real quick. Venti Beauty Bar is a salon and med spa serving the Festus, Missouri area. Exceptional services to exceed the most demanding standards. They keep it casual when you visit and make it really easy for you. That is the Venti Beauty Bar. Check them out here in Festus. Tell them we sent you.
All right. Lancers to inbound. Corner. Moving it around the top.
Warner moving into that corner position.
There's Eggers again. It's like, okay.
See the way this zone's sagging. A good skip pass here is going to get the Lancers a three-point shot. But instead, Baker goes up, airballs a 6-footer. That's not the ideal shot there.
Paige trying to get ahead of steam, going to the basket again, and she has all 4 of their points.
And the complete players can finish when they don't have complete control of the ball, and there was a good example of it there.
So right now we've got a 4-2 score. Paige has 4, and the Lancers have 2.
Warner back iron. Yep, 2 clean looks at it, just can't get it to fall.
Yeah, Warner's got a couple of good looks, but I don't know, she looks like she's hesitating a second.
She's a little nervous at the start of a game, so they need to get those game jitters out, and she'll be all right.
First one goes down, and then basically just falls into
Yeah,
place.
that's pretty. Yeah, she's very streaky.
Got a packed house here today. Great afternoon game.
Oh yeah, great.
Eggers, 3-pointer. Ooh,
Front iron looked good.
Rebounded. That was Wooten with the rebound for the Black Cats. There's your bounce pass you've been asking for.
The lost art, the bounce pass.
Little too much juice on that pass.
Yeah, and not quite sure. That was one of those ones that was in the right direction, but the zip code wasn't there, and they didn't quite get it where they needed it to.
Do you work for the Postal Service?
Like,
Okay.
no, I could.
All right, Eggers bringing the ball up.
Why would anybody leave the high-paying world of Catholic secondary education?
Lottery winners. That's the only thing I can think of.
Jim Murphy, how are you? Tracy Coleman, go Pius. Gary Ollinger, how about a basket, he says.
That could very well happen.
Hey, Doug Doobie, he is from
Look at that.
Wide open.
he's from
Beautiful.
Memphis,
There you
Tennessee.
go. The 5'2" Reyes just hides underneath.
Right.
They didn't
They're
know
like,
she
what are
was
you doing
there.
down there?
They had no idea she was there.
Ties up our score at 4.
And another turnover.
Little miscommunication, trying to get the ball to Fowler.
Riley Blair's going to make a substitution. He's going to get Emily Weezy in. Weiss or Weiss? I'm betting.
I'm going to go with what you said.
Weiss. I like Weezy. You know, we had to name somebody last night. The roster didn't have anybody, so so if we get one of those, Ray, that'll be Maxine Power.
Gotcha.
In this
it
game.
has to be Maxine today.
That's better than what I
correct.
did for a couple of them. I'm like, I'm saying this name, and he let me say it wrong like 3 or 4 times. He's like, you know that's not right.
Right.
Oh, Reyes out there again.
And Aaron Portels asked Reyes to be a little more assertive on the offensive end. He can't just have 3 players taking 90% of your shots.
Right. Eger's shot goes astray. Bearcats get it, push it up, double team.
Oh,
a little bit of contact. Oh, Reyes with a breakaway.
She fell down.
And
tough luck.
Can't quite get it to go. But they get the offensive
you see it on her face. She's like, I totally should have put that in.
Well, that's 2 from a grand
Another
total of
offensive
5
rebounds.
foot.
That was Page. Coast to coast here, maybe? Nope.
No,
Gives
kick
it
out.
up.
Oh,
She walked.
travel.
Oh, got a little anxious.
Not necessarily the cleanest game.
Yeah,
You talk about AJ
Metcalf with the
Eggers.
travel there.
AJ Eggers reminds me of me. I played CYC ball when I was when I was young. I was the guy that brought the ball down, didn't see anybody open, I'd take a shot.
Oh, sure.
You know, I'd have 10, 12 points a game. We would lose 42 to 10.
Yeah,
I would do that too, but it was recess.
Eggers, decent look, back iron.
Ooh, a little bit of smack in the face there, not called.
So,
That was more contact than the Brady roughing the passer. Too soon? Too soon?
Yeah, too soon.
Okay.
Too soon. All right, we
4-4
have
at the first period.
yeah.
Wow. All right.
got a tight one here. Tight one in the first quarter.
Hey.
4-4.
Decent goaltending.
As long as Jake Allen can stop the biscuit from going into the
That's
top
right.
shelf where
That's
Mama
right.
hides the peanut butter.
That's right.
Start Bennington. You don't have to worry about it.
There you go. There you go. Well, this stoppage here and beginning of the second quarter is brought to you by Waits Financial Services. Waits Financial bringing a team approach to help face your business and family needs. That's Waits Financial. They've been around for 26 years. That is a long time, being a great financial services to the community here in the Festus Crystal City area. It's Brian Waits. Check him out at 314-374-6713.
And Brian's a heck of a nice guy. Just
Good,
wanted to
nice,
throw
super
that in
nice
there.
guy. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. You caught up with him over at Crystal City.
Correct.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to guess the Black Cats start with possession because the Lancers all seem to be lining up on that side.
Looks like it. Looks.
See what I did there?
it.
See, I observed something
That's-
and I relayed that.
It's like the scientific method. Now, checking into the game for the first time for the Lancers, number 11, Rita Eimer. Her calling card's been cross country. She's placed in the state tournament each of the last 2 years. Terrific motor, as you might guess. Every game I've seen her play, every practice I've seen her in, gotten a little bit better, tremendous defensive asset. Try a work in progress on offense.
Ooh, Page can't get the shot to go.
Yeah,
Offensive
I'm a little
rebound.
surprised Fowler couldn't get that one to fall. Kick out 3, no. Fowler wrestles the rebound away, and that
Strong to the net.
Johnson's got
Scoops
to
it right back up.
keep her out of there.
Strong to the net. All 6
Yep.
points.
Okay, box out, but against a player of her quality, you need a great box out.
Yep. Paige and her Bearcat team, or her Black Cat team, is up 6-4.
Oh, they found Baker a step too late. Beautiful back cut, but Eggers was just a little slow to get it to her.
I think somebody tried calling you out there. Michael Hicks says, hey, this is the Black Hats, not the Bearcats. We apologize.
I'm sorry.
We've been covering the Bearcats from Lesterville.
Westerville was that impressive little team we saw down in Grandview.
Down in Grandview,
Oh,
yes.
boy.
Yeah. And we get lots and lots of feedback from Lesterville. We love the Lesterville folks.
Have we been invited to Paula's to eat
That's
yet?
true. Yeah. We're going to head down there, I think,
All right.
sometime.
That was a fun team to watch.
Yeah.
If you like good fundamental basketball, that team did everything pretty well.
Right.
Entry pass to
Fowler
Page.
gets clobbered. Oh, yep. I thought they were going to let her go.
Yeah, that was kind of a late whistle there, eh?
I think they were waiting to see what was going to happen. They were like, it doesn't go. Okay, it's a foul.
Yeah.
All right. So Fowler to the line, shooting a pair here. Her team up 6-4. First free throw rattles in.
Coaxed that one in.
Second free throw, dribbles it low. Puts it up. That one does not go. A little bit of volleyball action, ends up in the hands of the Lancers. Eggers brings it up. Slings it. Long free attempt, and that one goes in.
Drains it. Tie ball game.
Is that Metcalf?
No, that was Baker.
That was Baker?
Newton's law of motion kind of checks.
Wow. back.
And I think it's fair to say that was a heave. Yeah, that wasn't necessarily how you teach that shot to go up, but it went in, and that's really all that matters.
Foul on 35.
There's going to be a battle down here.
That was
Kroom and Baker. Yeah, they've been going at it the last couple possessions.
So I'm guessing Fowler's going to play quite a few minutes.
Fowler might not leave the floor.
She's even active on the defensive end, so
that's
what you expect from your
complete
best players. Tip the ball.
Yeah, Johnson, good look. Just can't get it to fall.
Rebounded by Paige. She pushes it up. Ooh, bounce pass.
Oh, that was a travel.
Yeah, she knew it.
Yeah, she knew it.
She did that little jump, shake of the fist. I had it. So, ball over the Lancers. They bring it up here, trailing by 3, 10-7. 6 minutes to go here in the second. Hager looking for an outlet.
A little bit of a zone here from Herky.
Starting to do a little bit of motion offense.
Baker's feeling it. Oh, wow, way off. Last one was fluid, looked good.
Yeah.
That one well off. She gets a little hiccup in her jumper. You'll see her feet drift to the left when she takes it. And a little drift, she's okay.
Oh, and
they're
the
not,
foul.
no way they're giving her that. Coach Portell pleading for the shot to foul, but this is not Europe.
Yeah, that was on the floor.
Or the NBA, yeah.
I've seen worse called, though.
We had Coach Portell on the show last night.
Yeah, nice chat with him. His team had a nice victory last night. You know, they continue to improve. It's not easy to win on the road with a young team, and they were able to take care of business against Crystal City. Boy, Johnson's had 3 bunnies that she's taken, hit every part of the iron, and can't get them to fall.
Fowler is everywhere. Oh, nice entry pass.
Yeah.
Well done.
And Coach Portell talked a lot about keeping the ball away from her in the half court, but unfortunately in transition, it's not always easy to do that, and that's where she seems to be thriving right now.
Working around the perimeter here for the Lancers. Entry pass. Blocked.
Tip.
Blocked again.
And then the key for the Lancers here, this young ball club, they can't get frustrated. I mean, you can, but you got to deal with it.
Right.
And just keep playing. Do what you say, the next right thing.
Yeah.
You know, you made a mistake, fine. Make up for it with the next play.
Fowler flips up the right-hand shot, does not go.
Kind of a running flip there.
Yeah.
I think if she was going up left-handed, I think she might have had it. Looks like we got a timeout.
Yeah, Portell wants to talk it over a little bit.
Probably wants to give his team a little bit of a breather. Looks like quite a few people got their hands on the hips.
Yep.
We'll be right back.
We're not on right now.
All right, we're back.
Well, she was 5 for 43, 11% before the game started. She's missed 2, so 5 for 45 is probably about 10.5. Here we go.
All right, Eggers out there. Reyes.
I'd like to see Reyes pull up, get a couple. Oh,
that is
smooth.
That was awesome right there to see Reyes going against Fowler.
Yeah, a little bit of a disparity. Johnson working very hard in there, can't get it to fall. Reyes poke, nope. And here come Herky.
Long 3 from the corner.
Spot up the boy, that looked nice.
Yeah, it did. We have a very great look at the entire court here. We're on the south side of the gym.
Is that because of your lovely wife?
Oh, it's because of Matt Schutte, I think, over here.
Well, no, a big part of it's the gym designer. This is literally the only place we can be for this game. It's a great gym, but it's a cozy gym.
Yeah.
It's served St. Pius X well over the last 60 years. We're celebrating our 60th anniversary this year.
There you go.
Eggers cuts through
nice
the middle.
Drive. Got to finish, though.
Fowler with, I think, like her 6th rebound already. Bounce. Ooh. That
Jump
will
ball.
not count.
Jump ball goes back over to St. Pius. Mary J. Bowling, how are you?
All right, Lancers to inbound. Eggers doing that all familiar, bring it straight up and look around for someone to throw it to. Ray is out there, way beyond the three-point line, but not looking to shoot.
No.
Eggers looking to shoot, though. Does not go.
Oh, no. Collision.
Pinballs.
Spotting up. Good look. Ooh. Little flat on the shot.
That was
Didn't
the
go.
heave again there.
Yep.
Paige can't get her shot to fall.
We are getting some reaction from Riley Blair over here now.
starting to work it up. All right. Eggers bringing it up. Johnson to Reyes on the
Baker.
wing. Ooh, just does not go, and that's not fair. They're holding it up.
And Baker and Eggers struggling a little bit from the perimeter, but you can see if they're not getting it into Johnson, that's the shot they're going to have. And until they develop another option, viable option that way, that's basically what the offense is going to be. Portell would love to make it where a big chunk of his offense comes out of pressure defense. He just doesn't have the right personnel or experience for that right now.
Another three attempt by Metcalf that didn't go there for the Black Cats, but hey, shooters are going to keep shooting until it starts going in. Oh, beautiful.
Kind of like that.
That's not even fair. She just reached over someone and got it. Was that Huber?
Yeah, I believe so.
Thanks for playing.
Yep.
So 14-7 bulge right now for the visitors.
2:02 to go.
Reyes to the top of the key.
Turnover.
Kroom.
Oh, can't get it to fine. Oh, boy.
Offensive rebound.
Oh, heads up play there. Is that Allen?
44 Huber, I think.
I thought 23 was the one who slammed it off of the player.
Could have been.
And she gets the ball in the corner.
Oh, look at that.
Says, look out, Reyes.
Yeah. Well, you see why Reyes is out there, though. She's all over the place defensively. She's no tiredness in her. But big three.
Allen?
Yeah, Jordan Allen with a big corner three, and that's going to get a timeout.
You got to say, that was a beautiful three by Jordan.
Yeah, it was. So what you're seeing
it's
here.
It's the right number and the right colors. I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, that's what I would do if I would. Yeah, I'd never get off the bench, but that's what I would wear. So what you're seeing.
But you look good.
Well, yeah, that's what we try to do. So
17-7 is the score. 1:34 to go. Brian Waits just posted, so they need to take the lids off the baskets at halftime. Yeah, that's kind of how we felt the first quarter, especially.
First quarter was 4-4, so you know the Black Cats have kind of found a little bit of a, an alternating rhythm here where Lancers are struggling. I don't know if they're just, the physicality down in the blocks is just intimidating, but they're not really going down there that much.
So. What we're seeing a pretty balanced scoring attack from Herculaneum. Meanwhile, Pius is, if it's not, well, we got 1-3 from Reyes, but otherwise you're going to see Eggers, Baker, and Johnson taking the majority of the shots. Those three are all in double-digit scoring, but then the next leading scorer after that for St. Pius X is at 2.1 a game.
There you go.
So you shut down those three, or at least frustrate them a little bit, and you're going to be in pretty good shape.
And you talked about having to maintain their cool, and right there I think Eggers got caught up, kind of the moment with frustration, and she did basically a dribble up the court foul.
Yeah, she can do that once in a while, and the emotion she plays with is oftentimes an asset, but occasionally, again, she's a sophomore.
Yep.
And they put a pretty heavy burden on her shoulders as far as the responsibility with this team, and she's been willing to take that. Another three, long butt. Oh boy.
I was going to say nice pass.
Yeah. And if we were at Herky, they'd have probably scored that an assist if she'd made that putback, but didn't matter and didn't go in. So here we go. Turnover. Yep.
I think it was a
jump ball.
Jump ball. There was a scrum down there with like 6 or 7.
I like that word. Scrum's a good word. So, man, we're already at 50 seconds to go in the half.
Quick game today.
Now, Pius has had this before. They've had a half where they've just really struggled to get it in, and they've been able to come out and recover a little bit.
Well, that's where the coaching comes in.
Yep.
Shot does not go. Rebounded by the Black Cats. They push it up. They've been pretty good about getting into the front court pretty quickly. So really no rest time for the Lancers.
Fowler really wanting the ball there. Baker keeping an eye on her.
That was a pass.
And as soon as we say that, she's able to sneak in behind Baker.
Yep.
And
she's
get
got to
that
be in
lane
double digits.
Yeah, I believe she's got 10.
19-7, down to the final 11 seconds to go.
Donna Thornton
holding for the last shot, I would guess. Eggers tempted.
Oh. Nice move. Oh, Johnson. And I think what we saw there, guys, is that a fatigue shot.
Yep.
Johnson had 4 good looks in the post in the first half. Each of them front iron, or 2 of them front iron, 2 of them back. And some of that, she played a lot of minutes last night. And 19-7 here at the half.
So we're at halftime. 19-7, obviously the score. We just heard that from the wonderful voice of Matt Schutte. The Matt Schutte.
According to the internet, there's about 26 of us. No, LinkedIn is where I saw that.
According to LinkedIn. Oh my goodness.
Oh, better than Tinder.
Oh my gosh.
We're all about social networking here.
We are all about
Livestream STL.
Absolutely. All right, here we are, halftime. Hey, we got a new camera angle over here, so we're all right here today. Hey, how you doing?
Hey.
There just isn't enough room to put. I was going to try to do something different with it.
You couldn't put one like on the back of the backboard?
Well, we could have. Yeah, I mean,
probably got to get here a lot earlier.
I need a scissor lift and some probably I do. I need a scissor lift.
I'm just glad you don't have that power of the sun light right in my face again that made my rosacea just look fantastic on the camera last night. Nothing like high def for an overweight 47-year-old to really shine on camera.
Getting over here, speaking of social media,
let's
go back to social media here.
Social media. I asked my wife last night, I said, did you watch the game? She said, well, I started to, and then he flashed to you on camera, and I said, was it not bad? Was it bad? Well, it wasn't good.
By default.
When you're married 18 years, you get that sort of response.
You get that honesty, yes.
Yes.
Social media folks, hey, we're right here seeing what's going on. Oh my gosh, that's myself right there. That's weird. That's very weird. Dave Crump, how you doing? Go Black Cats. He says Tuna Walker says go Cats. Donna Marshall Thornton says go Lancers. So hey, we got from both sides. My mom's watching. Hi, Mom.
She always watches.
She's always watching. That's good.
Hi, Miss Hallbrook.
I got a good mama. Stephanie Wooten, that's my sister-in-law.
Okay.
She's actually right up there next to my wife on the camera. By the way, thank you so much, Michelle. She's doing a great job on the camera work up there. And Debbie Larson, go Black Cats. So we've got a few more Black Cat folks here and a pretty good following from the Herculaneum road crew today. And so we are at halftime. The score is 19-7. Lots of Paige Fowler so far. The kind of
a little bit of Kroom. I expect a little bit more.
Yeah, a little bit of Kroom. I know Mr. Kroom's watching. I saw him up here, Scott Kroom. Scott Kroom I went to high school with.
Okay.
And good guys, good folks over there. And so we want to tell you a little bit about sponsorship. If you know anyone that would be interested in sponsoring us, check us out here. Sponsor with us at 314-852-4398. You can check us out, livestream STL@outlook.com also. Please, we want to cover quite a few district games, and the district games are a lot of folks will be wanting to watch those games. So that's
where
huge.
will those be? Is it like one facility, or those move around?
There's multiple facilities, and they do move around, and you bid on them every year. The schools will bid on who gets a chance to host. And so basically, the host this year, Crystal City, we've been there. Nice. Jefferson R7, we haven't been, but we are invited if we can work it out. So Jefferson R7, we will probably be over there to try to cover. St. Pius and Herculaneum both are in the district over with Jefferson R7, and then also Hillsborough will be hosting a few over there also. And we're going to get I'm going to get some more information from Ed Marino next week, the athletic director over at Hillsborough, on Hillsborough's hosting there, and see what the schedule is going to look like. We spoke with the athletic director from Crystal City. Ken Jones, great guy, and we do have some dates we've got in mind. We're going to probably try to cover the more of the Final Fours of each district and the championship game, and we're going to try to squeeze in as many as possible. So if you're interested in sponsoring, big time, we would love it. Brian Waite says, hey, it's worth the money, great way to support the kids. That's what we're about. We are here for your kids. This is just an outlet that we've kind of put together. We started this back in September of last year, and it's been a really neat evolving of just getting to know back to my roots, my home roots, Herculaneum High School. But it's kind of cool. We started there. We started Hillsboro. My wife is an alumni over at Hillsboro, and long story short, it has kind of snowballed into kind of a little network here of being able to get a hold of a lot of different high schools and organizations. We did hockey last week.
How'd that go?
That was awesome. We had a lot of fun. We covered Fox and John Burroughs. We're doing hockey. We're expecting to do baseball this particular spring. I got asked last night to cover a track and field event.
Why not?
And
I mean,
like,
really, any event you have, this would be applicable.
What about soccer?
Well, I've talked about soccer. The problem with soccer is this, and I'm just going to be vulnerable here about this.
You don't like vulnerable?
No, it's not that I years ago
don't put that
I was
in that Tinder bio.
Right. Oh my gosh. Anyway, this is a family-oriented.
Tinder's family-oriented.
Okay.
Sort of.
All right. I'm just gonna go there. Anyway, but no, for me, what the deal is knowledge. Number one, I never grew up playing soccer. I grew up playing basketball. I played CYC ball. I played a little bit of baseball, ran track and field, tried a little bit of football, and I mean, it was athletic, but never got into soccer. We just weren't, just wasn't influenced with it. Now I'm seeing so much excitement with soccer, where St. Louis is about, they're on the brink of getting a soccer team here.
Cusp. Yes.
I was thinking cusp more than the brink.
Yeah. Hey, brink, cusp, it is what it is.
Fowler coming out here.
Yeah, there you go. Hey,
so you need somebody that could explain like the intricacies of a 4-4-2 diamond as an attacking formation versus a 4-4-2
I have no idea what that's all about.
I thought that was a card thing you were talking about. I got 4-4-2 diamonds. Hit me.
I think we probably got somebody that can help you out with that.
Right.
So, yeah, it's one of those ones that people think, well, it's not necessarily the highest scoring, but if you know what you're looking for, a soccer enthusiast can appreciate any well-played game regardless of score.
I'm going to go over here to the Herculaneum ladies are out warming up again for the second half. Going to jump back over here to our social media. Denise Wallach, how you doing? I went to college with her.
Hey, Denise.
You know Denise, right?
I wonder if she's
I
watching
to ask you. How do you know Denise?
Lake of the Ozarks.
I was going to know. Well, yeah, she's probably down there for Curtis is down there.
Yeah.
He's down there for the Music Educators Conference.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. Kim
actually,
Grisham.
I know her because her husband is my best friend,
Matt Wallach.
Yes.
Yeah, went to college with him too. Yeah.
So did I.
See, they met.
I went to high school with him too.
Yeah, they met in college.
Yes, I know.
In the music department.
Yeah.
How about that, eh?
Hey.
So Kim Grisham,
he's
looking
been
good
doing a lot
Black
of
Cats.
hockey. Getting those Canadian. Hey there, huh?
Yeah.
How about a brat there, eh?
You bunch of hosers.
What's that all about?
You hosiesers. Donna Blair, go Black Cats, watching live. Thank you very much. Hey, we appreciate you guys chiming in. We've got quite a few folks on the Facebook waves right now. And again, this is one of these things that we're wanting to just very much invest into the high schools in the Jefferson County area, the South St. Louis County area, the St. Louis County area. I haven't even begun to start St. Charles, but we want to start with Jefferson County because we knew a lot of folks. And,
I'll start with what you know. It makes sense.
Yeah, and so it made sense for us, and it's been doing real well, and we're hoping to continue to build and hopefully be able to take this maybe 2 or 3 teams deep. I was talking about that over the last week with my wife, and we're talking a lot about. It's going to take some fundage. That's what it's going to take. It's going to take some fundage.
Well, you talked about the benefit
Waller,
for schools and everything to get the sponsors and everything involved, but from the sponsor standpoint, you get a lot of coverage and a lot of exposure.
Yep.
Because how many views did we get on most of our things? Like 600, 1,000,
yeah, so
1,200?
Like, I'll give you last night. Both last night's game hit over 500 before I turned the Facebook off about 11 o'clock last night, because we had a very late game last night that went late. But we normally run anywhere from 500 views to 1,000 views. It's your normal, probably one of your premium games, if you want to call it a premium game, rival game, stuff like that. Now one of the biggest ones we've hit so far, Herculaneum's homecoming night football game. I can't wait to start football next year. I really can't, because I know there's usually a lot more folks checking out football, because you only get to see it once a week.
Right.
And if you're not there, you'd love to see it. So anyway, long story short, we hit 5,000, 6,000 folks that first week. It was awesome.
And Scott, remember, when he is a premium game, our bonus kicks in.
That's right.
Oh,
that's right.
The double.
Well, we're gonna
the doubling bonus.
we talked about pay-per-view too. So and it's possible we could possibly do that, but it would help us out, I think, a little bit if we thought about that. So
well, that's a good start for the Lancers there.
Lancers get it. A little crossover dribble.
Oh.
Can't get the layup to go in.
How many have they missed within 5 feet of the basket?
A lot.
If we had that intern spotter I talked about last night,
Exactly.
Ray, we'd be able to give you that precise information. Oh, long rebound. Oh, look at Fowler begging for the ball in the post.
He's like, gimme. Oh, wow. Nicely done by Wooten. We talked about her at the half. Got it, went straight up with it. Sometimes those people down on the block, sometimes they feel the need to dribble. Sometimes you don't. Just get it. Just go right back up.
Yeah. Beggars has missed the pair.
On the other end, Wooten with the defensive rebound. Black Cats looking to...
Might have been a travel or a foul. Instead, it's a bucket.
Fowler's like, yep. Elbow to the face, don't care.
Yep.
2 points. 23-7 coming out of the half here. Lancers need to find some offense.
It's an interesting zone. It's almost a 1-3-1 Herky's in. Sagging well off of Reyes and get the rebound off of the Agers miss.
Well, until they can find somebody who gets hot, you'd think you'd want him to shoot.
Now, Reyes somehow knocked down Emma Vaughn there.
Hey, you get momentum going. There's like science and stuff
now,
there.
Now we talk about soccer, Ray. That could have been a yellow card for Showman.
that's right. I love how you tie other sports into this. That's awesome.
I don't know if I'll get a curling reference in here.
We should. All right, Agers brings it up here. Lancers down 23-7, 6.5 minutes to go in the third. Just trying to come up with something here.
Agers finally gets one to fall.
Beautiful.
Nice little shot.
Beautiful little rainbow falls. Black Cats push it up. Reyes harassing the ball handler. Yep. And we've got a jump ball. Way to be on it, ref. I play softball with him. Down at the Wolf Softball Haven, another local business. So,
boy, that'd be a good sponsor for you there.
Hey, there you go. Didn't think about that. Bill Wolf, if you're watching.
Yep.
I saw Kenny Waller watching. How you doing, Kenny? Kelly Kroom, where are you?
Nice crossover.
Agers, nice.
Statina, I think that hurts her the most right now. She just needs to have some confidence. Freshman out there with the older players.
Oh, wow.
Johnson finally gets
to the
one to fall.
That Huber, that was a great drop step and just took it right to the hole.
Johnson finally gets on the board.
Fowler slings it.
Oh, somebody missed an assignment there.
Oh, wow. And Wooten makes him pay.
Yeah.
6 points for Wooten.
This is my quarter.
6 points for Wooten already? That's my niece.
I'm impressed.
There you go.
Started off a little slow, but she definitely seems to be kicking it into gear here.
14-point difference here. St. Pius just needs to cut it down to 10 and then start whittling away a little bit more. We saw 2 instances in some good games last night where seemingly insurmountable leads were turned into usable ones or deficits.
Well, that's the thing with basketball. You get so many possessions, and all it takes is a little bit of luck and a few good bounces.
And maybe you switch your defensive tendencies and confound somebody quite a bit. You never know. And you get one player gets hot, and maybe you get some shots to fall, and it becomes something that Riley Blair at least has to think about. Reyes wants it. Not
a little strong.
Yeah.
Wooten has it roll out of her hands, but picked up by a teammate. Oh, Blackcats just push it up.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful find.
Wow. Give and go. Vaughn finishes 27-11.
Taylor Metcalf with a beautiful find. Everybody assumed that it was going down to Fowler, and she found the dump off there to the left for the easy deuce.
But they seem to, like I said, just be kind of working in their flow.
Yeah, well, and they use the open player. It's not just focused on one of three.
Johnson's called for the travel.
Yeah.
Fowler's like, oh, Lindbaugh.
Look underneath.
Full court pressure.
Yeah.
Wooten turns around.
Ooh. Oh, they're lucky she missed that one. That was a blown assignment.
Yep.
And part of that full court pressure, you got to have somebody back with the last man, and Pius didn't do it. He got away with one.
Eggers brings it up.
And that's going to bring Eimer in off the bench.
Johnson on the wing. Eggers back to the corner. And blocking foul.
Coaxed the foul out of him, yeah. And if they're going to get back in the game, probably Baker and Eggers are probably going to have to start attacking the basket and try to get to the line.
And try and get some fouls and, maybe get Wooten and or Fowler in trouble.
Mm-hmm. Johnson on to the bench for the first time in this game. And, back-to-back games, post presence, takes a beating every night.
Wooten got a nice hand when she came out for a break.
Decent look from Baker.
Ball will go over to the Blackcats. Fowler flips it in.
There's that full court pressure again.
Pass deflected. Fowler.
Oh, boy.
Oh, that's a tough one.
Yep.
Trouble.
Yep. But, hey, it's a hustle play, so you'll take it.
Riley Blair pleading his case. Okay, well, okay. Sometimes you talk to the officials just so you can let them know you agree with them and try to build up some.
Hey, referees are people too.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if Ray's told you I'm the best ref in the county with the headset on.
Ooh, looks like Ray's got away with the travel right there.
Absolutely.
He's a great Monday morning quarterback.
Well, I talked to some people after that. Kickball. I talked to some people last night, Ray, after that Pius, that tough loss there to college prep, and a couple of their fans were saying, "Oh, we should have switched out of our defense." They held the Tigers of college prep to under 20 points into their season average.
Yeah, right.
The defense wasn't the problem.
Yeah.
They ran the right defense. They got away from their game plan, and that's what did it. And you can see here tonight, Coach Portel's game plan has been to keep the ball away from Fowler in the half court. And in the half court, they've had some success there, but there's been so much transition basketball that's where the bulk of the scoring difference has come from where she's concerned.
Jordan's three doesn't go.
He missed more threes than almost anybody else.
He also probably
took at that point. he took them too.
Right.
Yeah, nice runner by Baker there.
All right.
That looked like a double dribble for sure.
Just a little
Ashley
in between
Kroon.
there.
A 14-point game, 2:44 to go. If you're Coach Portel right there in the Lancers, can we cut it to 10 or 9? Can we win the last 2:44?
Yep. If you can, convert a couple more possessions here, that's all you're really hoping for. Just get within like 9 or 10, give yourself a chance.
Yeah.
Step back, three does not go. And ends up in the hands of the Blackcats. Full court pressure. Ends up in Fowler's hands, and
she's strong.
The hoop and the harm.
Yeah, she's fundamentally sound, strong, good balance. And I guarantee in the offseason she worked on that. She had that shot 1,000 times where just as she was putting it up, she got the bump and was able to finish, learn to finish.
All right, one shot coming here, 29-13. Has a chance to push it to 30. Shot is off.
Well off.
And Eggers runs it down. Lancers push it up. Blackcats set up. Unfortunately, they got set up before they could get down there.
Yeah.
Everybody kind of standing around a little bit. There, somebody's moving.
I got Gabrielle Werner back in the game. Hopefully she can give him a 3-point presence.
Oh,
and nice
Johnson
recovery.
swoops in, gets the rebound, and puts it right back up. Good instincts right there. Jordan.
Good shot challenge by Baker.
Gets her own
there.
rebound.
Oh, that looked like a walk, but
Oh.
no foul. She wanted a foul, but she had walked before, and it looked like. And here comes Baker.
So was that like a makeup?
I think she looked at both referees kind of sideways there
like
for a
a
second.
Like I know I traveled, but that was a foul, right?
That's why I'd never be a good real official, because I'd feel bad for a missed call, then I'd have a makeup, then I'd screw up the makeup, then I'd need to make up the makeup. Warner, meanwhile, there's a three.
That one looked good.
Yeah.
It had good arc to it.
And that's what you see from her in practice. Good form, good and good rotation, good arc on the ball.
All right.
Oh, beautiful find.
1 minute to go here.
Yep. And Johnson, you see just a little more pep in the step for the Lancers here.
Yep. So we talked about them getting it down to 9 or 10 points. Last minute of play here in the third. 29-18. Ball got loose. Got it back.
Eimer not a threat to shoot. Eggers on the other hand.
Eggers was like,
reverse.
Oh, that would have been awesome.
Ambitious.
Yes. Down to Fowler.
Travel.
Fowler, yep. She tried to scoot back because she's like, she's in my way. 37.1 seconds to go here. Baker to inbounds. Eggers got it. Baker runs off to the left. Werner.
Oh, Werner wanted it.
Yep. But she didn't force
Baker
it.
finds it though. Beautiful.
There you go.
8-point game.
Right.
Oh, and Eimer causing some disruption down at the tip of that press.
Oh.
Broken.
And missed assignment.
Yeah.
Cost him.
Yeah, Baker's got to be back with the last person, not the second to last person.
Final 10 seconds here. Eggers puts it up. She's moving it up the court. She's probably just going to take it herself.
Now,
put it up, Baker. Oh, did not go.
That would have been big.
Yep.
As it is, 10-point game. Closer than I thought it'd be, honestly, at this point after the start.
But still within what we thought they needed.
Yeah. You get the right person hot and fix these defensive deficiencies down here at the back end of that press, and you might be okay. At least make it interesting.
Well, they went on a 10-4 run there at the end. It was 27-11, and it was like, okay, they need something. So they got a little bit of a push.
This beginning of the fourth quarter is brought to you by Waits Financial Services, bringing a team approach to help face your business and family needs. They've been around for over 27 years. Brian Waits over at Waits Financial Services. Give them a call at 314-374-6713. Also, the Venti Beauty Bar, Salon and Med Spa over in Festus. That's Amy Evans over at the Venti Beauty Bar. Check them out at 636-933-6433. So 10-point game for the Black Cats.
All right.
What have we seen so far, gentlemen? Starting to think about the player of the game.
I got somebody in mind.
Yeah.
But
if Wooten gets a couple here, I think I might like her.
Okay.
For it, but
to be honest, the Black Cats have played a pretty good all-around team game.
They're very even. Yeah.
Johnson, for the Lancers has kind of come on here, she's kind of, imposed her will.
Yeah, her rebounding's gotten better here in this half.
Oh, wow.
There was no lack of arch.
That ball was way up there.
But she adjusted with the shot blocker challenge in her Werner, and she just wasn't able to get it to fall. But we saw that on the three she made. She's got good form. Got good repeatable shooting technique and mechanics. So hopefully we get her a couple more shots if you're a Lancer
Sometimes
fan.
It's just not your night, though.
No.
Oh, Wooten.
Oh, no. That was the fine. That was exactly what they wanted out of that play.
She had the right idea. She just couldn't get a grip on it and went high. So, as it is, Eggers will bring it up again.
And you know what I like to see there, Scott, is Paige Fowler immediately tells Wooten, hey, that's all right. We'll get him next time.
Right.
your best player needs to be your best teammate. And I think we're seeing some of that from Fowler tonight. She looks like she's a good leader out there for that team, and that's what they need.
Not doing a little Chad Ochocinco, man, you cost me a basket there.
You see some terrible teammate stuff once in a while, but pretty good so far here.
Over the back by Paige.
Looks like it.
We're going to do something brand new. I just thought of this. We're going to let the listeners, we're going to let the listeners pick tonight's player of the game.
Okay.
So we've got and we can put our votes in too.
Is this like the MLB All-Star thing where you can go in and vote 10 times?
Well, why not? We'll just let the parents pick it, and then we'll get 12 single votes.
Exactly.
Baker. Good anticipation there.
So right now we're going to open it up. Put your vote in for tonight's player of the game.
Tell you what, Ray, I'll give you $5 if you go over to Riley Blair right now and ask him who he thinks it is.
Right. Okay. You're picking on him.
I'm not picking on him. Hey, I like his.
Yeah.
I like what he's been doing.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
I had a nice chat with him last night during the boys tournament, and it seems like a good guy. Eric Lawrence says he's really good people, knows him pretty well. The boys coach here at Pius, and Johnson.
Oh, Johnson's like, that's my ball.
I don't think so.
Vaughn tried to get a steal, wasn't able to get it. Johnson's got Wooten on her. And, a hold by Wooten. Interesting.
So place your votes.
Wooten a little surprised by that call.
We're going to check out the votes here shortly.
All right, 6:14 left to go here in the fourth. No scoring yet in this quarter.
Werner's still out there to provide that three-point presence. Agers and Baker, the other ones that can hit it from distance.
Look out, Reyes is out there now. Maybe try and get a little spark here.
A little spark plug. They've had a little success trying to find Johnson inside, and I think they need to keep doing that.
She called her number. She just couldn't get it to go. And of course, Fowler got the rebound.
The thing is with Reyes, even if she runs into you like that, it probably won't hurt that bad.
Right.
Nice find. I don't know.
Wooten couldn't get it to go, but
Wooten must have had a permit from DNR to be in the lane that long, but no call on the 3-second violation. And
I really haven't seen that called that much.
No. We haven't had it tonight.
Yeah.
There's Johnson. See the double team go right to Johnson, and she's not able to finish. And
Wooten just took one right in the face.
Right in the chops, it looked like.
I think she's gonna be all right. She's not spitting chiclets.
Was that a foul on Johnson?
It looks.
There was a lot of contact there.
The ball ended up going out of bounds, so I didn't see him issue a foul.
Okay. All right, Black Hats moving it up. Jordan gets it, dribbles, gets the ball slapped away.
Reyes right in the middle of it again.
We got a jump ball over to the Lancers, it looks like. We got Baker right in front of us to inbound.
Don't forget to place your vote for player of the game.
Agers brings it up. Baker runs down to the corner. Perimeter work, Baker. A little head up and down fake.
Bam, corner.
Rimmed out.
And
that was the look they wanted there too. That's the Werner shot there. She just looked good again. Good form. A little bit of back iron. Colleen Flanagan checking into the game for the first time. Freshman. Going to give him some minutes up front as a guard. Oh, wow. Oh, Herky got lucky there.
Yeah.
And Wooten will go to the line. Was that on 4 or 44?
No, that was on Johnson. And when all three officials hit the whistle at the same time, you know that the block included some contact.
Good pound there.
Hey, Wooten's put in some great work tonight. First free throw.
Wooten looking good. Averages 4.7 a game. She's having herself a game tonight. She's got to have about 12.
All right. First free throw is good. Second one. Deliver it.
62% free throw shooter for the season, but
that looks like a 90% free throw shooter right there. Both those were dead-eye great. 35-21, just under 5 minutes to go. Hager's shot is off.
Yeah. Flanagan snuck in there for the offensive rebound, though.
They will reset. Hager's got it. Out there to Reyes. Reyes draws a crowd. Wow.
That was a loft.
Right.
Yeah, Colleen got that ball up there. That was a nice shot.
Right.
You know why it's a nice shot? Because it went in.
Right. Ooh.
Oh, ouch. Hard. There's a foul.
Yeah.
I felt that from here.
Right. I think mostly it was her hitting the ball, but I think part of the person
These
was on the
mics
bottom.
aren't that sensitive, and they picked it up pretty good. Yeah. So
Yeah.
Fowler, interestingly, for all her scoring acumen, 60% free throw shooter. Made that,
And just like Wooten before her, right in the middle.
she's been to the line 120 times now, which is about 70 more than anybody else on the ball club.
Wow.
I think this is the first time she's been there tonight, isn't it?
And just like that, she hits the second one as well. She's
Yeah.
like, I got your 60% shooting right here.
Barry's a pair. Ray will tell you that I have opposite juju on free throw shooters.
Pretty
Ray's-
much.
Oh man, it's
it's not good.
Baker.
Oh boy,
That was a good look, and it just
good look. Everything went right. It just couldn't quite fall.
Fowler finds Jordan for a beautiful hookup.
And Baker, if that was transition, that wasn't his.
What do we got?
Oh, we had an inadvertent whistle from the referee. He thought Blair was calling a timeout.
Yeah.
And now Blair decides he's going to go ahead and take it.
Okay. Well,
So on that last possession there, Baker's coming back, and we talked a little bit on the back end of that pressure. Pius hasn't covered that last person, but in the transition there, she had to choose between covering Blair or covering the player that Blair was going to get the ball to. And what are you going to do? Best player in the conference, one of the best players in the conference, charging right down at you. You got to make a choice.
Right. Split second, and it's instinct. That's all you can do.
Yep.
So we've got a few votes in here. Got a few for Paige Fowler. Got one says Wooten or Fowler. Got the Black Hat defense.
Hey,
How about that?
Like I said, they played a great team defense and a whole great team effort.
Paige Fowler. I just got 3 more votes.
All right, Baker.
4 minutes to go.
Ager.
If they're going to make a go, they better go now.
Yep.
But what do you do? The long-range shot has not really been there consistently, so what do you do?
Well, Reyes gets
How does that happen?
Reyes gets a write-in vote from me for player of the game. What's Jim Hayes call that? A spirit win.
Right.
Right.
3-point shot doesn't go, and she follows her own shot and gets the rebound.
Give me 5 kids like her, and we might not always win, but we're going to put in a lot of effort.
Right. You're definitely going to make that other team tired.
Flanagan not able to knock that one down.
I see this guy Tilden Watson. He just chimes in.
Who's he want for player of the game?
Well, he hasn't voted yet.
Oh, okay.
He might be a little biased, but I'll give it to him.
Wooten's got the ball.
I don't know. Wooten should get some consideration.
Jordan over on the wing, and she picked up the foot too quickly.
It's been a good battle. Wooten and 44
Johnson.
Angelina Johnson.
Yep.
No, and it's interesting. Here's where we talk coaching philosophy, guys. We're up 16 if we're Herculaneum. 3.5 to go. Game's pretty much in hand because the Lancers haven't been able to get any consistency going. You wonder if maybe now's an opportunity to get some of your bench players some valuable real game minutes.
Nice running around there.
It's late, but they went to the bank.
You've got 4 starters in right now if you're Herky.
Trying to get this ball here to
Jordan
23.
steps back.
Yeah.
Just a little short.
Oh, Alondra. Oh, man. Johnson gets her money's worth when she commits a foul.
Yeah.
That's 3 legit ones.
We've heard them and felt them.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got co-players of the game, Wooten and Fowler. I think we're trying to sway.
Yeah.
All right, Fowler to the line, shooting a pair. I think that
Waller.
foul was on
Johnson.
Yeah.
That was her 3rd.
just like last time.
Yeah.
Nails the free throw.
Fluid.
Kenny Waller wants a sponsor. Give me a call, Kenny.
Now we're going to see a couple players come in. Emily Weiss comes in, a sophomore for Herculaneum.
Second shot up.
Oh, didn't get it to Paul Johnson with the rebound.
And if we had to do one for each team, I would cast my vote for Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
she has played quite a ball game.
Yeah.
Great second half.
And Agers takes that shot there, and maybe they didn't run through their offense, but A, nobody else has been able to get anything to fall, and B, they just don't have that much time.
Right.
Flanagan hustled over there, did not come up with it. So the Black Hats will inbound. Little backcourt trap look like. Reyes hands it off to Baker. Lancers looking to work on some things here, get a little momentum.
Let's take a look and see what's next for both teams. So, we're barring an epic comeback here in the last 2:20. That'll take Herky to 11-7.
Like a Statue of Liberty play right there. Johnson just handed it off to Agers. Quick timeout, 2:12 to go.
All right.
40-28.
Quick timeout. Kenny Weller just said, hey, message me your number. Here's my number right here, Kenny. You can check us out. And anybody else that's interested in sponsor with us, we super would appreciate that. You can catch us out at 314-852-4398 or live stream STL at Outlook.com. Looking for sponsors, especially for the district games, and running some pretty affordable packages here for the rest of the season here for the basketball season for girls and boys, that we're going to try to cover as many as we can of the district games once they're announced.
I got to give a shout out to one of the cheerleaders over here for the Black Hats. That was quite a tumbling display that she just showed.
Right on.
Because when I talk about tumbling in myself, it's because I've tripped and fallen.
Usually after a trip to the new Tatros. Tatros.
There you go. I
We'll
keep
give
hearing
them-
about that place.
We'll give them a free read. Maybe they'll come in and grab a sponsorship. Can I give a free shout out to Lambs?
Yeah.
They knocked $2 off my bill at lunch
Hey, there
today.
you go.
So
Yeah. How about that?
awesome Chinese Pearl down there. Wonderful, wonderful lady. Did a great job for us. Potato beef was just sensational as always.
Kroom and Fowler doing a little give and go.
Oh, look at the quick ball movement there. That's double dribble, no call.
Fowler swings it. They're just
Running out of the clock, I think.
Yeah.
I think they're just trying to eat as much clock and then maybe get to the free throw line. Weiss.
Now that time, Johnson was reaching in instead of reaching up, but
That was a grab.
Fowler went into it pretty
That was a
good.
grab there.
I might have closer game. Maybe they let him go, but she picks up her fourth foul. Here comes Fowler to the line again.
So at this point, are the Lancers in the penalty?
You sure?
sure?
Yeah, looks like they are.
All right.
Yes, they are.
Paige makes another free throw. That's like 4 of her last 5 she's made. The ref gives her the ball. Low dribble. Low dribble again.
It's all about timing.
Up. Well done. It's about making your free throws in that last quarter.
Absolutely.
What Lancers cut it to what, 8 at one point?
Yep.
Ooh.
Yep.
Baker.
well.
And, yep, we're going to count it.
Yep.
So,
Might be able to knock it down to 10 here.
don't go anywhere, folks. It's 42-30. 1 minute 40 to go. Did you miss this intentionally and kick it out for a 3?
No, I make it and press and hope to get a steal here. But if they miss it and it kicks out anyway and it's 3, they'll tell us that they were doing it on purpose.
They planned that, yeah.
No.
Baker flat-footed. Doesn't
Yeah,
go down.
Should miss it.
And
jump.
got a jump ball.
It's going back to Herculaneum.
Yep.
So the Lancers going to set up their defense here.
Then Vaughn comes in.
Fowler looks, has a couple of options. Token pressure. They didn't want to foul her. Oh,
Look at that. There's Reyes again.
yep.
That's my third-party candidate for player of the game. I know I'll be the only one voting. I just like her energy.
Agers with the ball.
Baker's up. Yep.
Baker.
Oh, hey!
Wow.
Hey, they
she
planned
does
that
a little.
game.
She did a little dance after she
They
made that.
planned that. They planned that, right?
Yep.
Timeout on the floor.
42-33, 1:14 to go here in the fourth. Getting interesting.
Right. This timeout is brought to you by Waits Financial Services. And your team approach to help face your business and family needs. Ryan Waits over at Waits Financial Services, 314-374-6713. And I got a new graphic here. We got to throw this picture right here. Amy Evans over at the Vinty Beauty Bar, Salon, and Med Spa, 636-933-6433. Check them out at Vinty Beauty Bar or vintybeautybar.com. Tell them we sent you, Amy Evans. They do a great job over there at the Vinty Beauty Bar. So 1:14 to go, making it a little bit of an interesting game here. Herculaneum seeing the pressure already. I had something in my coaching repertoire background was like, could we dribble through that? I think that we could dribble the draw. You dribble and draw too. That gives you somebody else open and you're able to get down the court.
You're looking for the kick, the kick out.
And then once you're in, you're just wasting as much time as possible.
What Pius could use if Aaron Portell has a wish list. Is Ager's very serviceable as a point guard, probably best suited as the 2. If they had a ball handling point guard, they could do a lot of the things he likes. Runner, not the shot I take there, Scott. Maybe a little early in the sequence.
And Reyes had a chance to get
With
the
a
rebound. It
minute to
just
go.
slipped through her
Yeah,
fingers.
that's-
Oh, wow.
Now we're fouling.
That was a forearm, I think.
Yeah, I think Statina got her from behind before Reyes hit her with the shiver.
That seemed a little more aggressive than as a coach, I'd be like, oh, let's not do that.
They definitely made sure they got the foul called, so that'll take Metcalf going to the line for a pair.
And her shot is short. Falls to
So
Baker.
it wasn't a pair. Yeah, it was one in bonus.
Yep. Hager right down.
Oh, boy.
She got a good look.
Oh, Reyes got that toss.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a good look.
Hager.
Yep. But here, you got to keep playing.
Under 45 seconds to go here.
Oh, boy. Ouch.
That was, that's not a tie-up. That's a foul.
Yeah.
Was that on?
Well, they got Herky for it.
Was that on Statina?
I think Statina was the aggrieved. Another nickel word, but we're only up to 10 cents. I haven't been doing too great today, Ray. I'm sorry.
That foul's on Ashley.
Can we bank this for the next time?
We could.
Okay.
We could. We were up to about 95 cents last night.
Ashley
would have won me the wheel
there.
on the Wheel of Fortune. Statina with the pair, the freshman.
We're about to close up.
Oh, that is a nice looking free throw from a freshman.
We're about to close up the votes for player of the game, and there's a foul on the floor, or a timeout on the floor.
Here we'd gone and put the Riley Blair blood
You
pressure
did, and that's
cup
on
away.
me now.
And so now we got to get that back out.
Yeah, right on.
A lot can happen in 40 seconds.
Yeah.
So for the next 10, 15 seconds that you hear this, put in your last vote for player of the game. And it can be from either school. Right now we have some Paige Fowlers. We have some Angelica Wootens. We have a defense. And we haven't put in our votes in quite yet.
Not quite yet. Not officially.
If Baker hits 2 more threes here, I'm going to officially reopen my my vote.
What if she hits 3 more threes?
The vote will pretty much be over.
So what we're going to do, I'll give you the rundown here. I'm going to go get them. You're going to eat a little time while I go get them, and you guys are gonna
ad-lib?
do the no. You guys are gonna.
Whose line is it anyway?
You guys are gonna do the interview. You can do the interview.
Who we interviewed?
Well, that's TBD.
Got it.
To be determined. So.
All right.
So we got
Tina back to the line here.
8-point game.
Well, so far the Lancers are winning the quarter.
I couldn't get it to fall. You got a foul here.
Oh,
There it is.
And
there you go. That was smart.
Yeah.
I think they're still in the one-on-one here.
Is that Huber?
Yeah, they got
No.
Huber, the junior, I believe.
I think they're over.
That should be
1-1.
Yeah.
Haven't called her name much since the first half. I don't think she's played much of the second half, though. Shot is off. And Fowler tapped it out of bounds, I think.
So Statina assumed it was going to go out of bounds and let it bounce there, and that's the cardinal sin.
Yeah.
Go get it. Go get it. Tina, bright future ahead of her, though.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, that was well executed.
Pass.
Beautifully well executed.
Page
Taylor
with the
Metcalf.
assist.
Yep. Metcalf with a nice finish.
Yep.
Oh, that might have got tipped. Oh. Eggers just not able to get it to fall.
I think Eggers is tired. I mean, she's played a ton of minutes, and she's been so active.
Yeah.
Both of them go down there.
Oh. Huber's all right. She gets up.
Yep.
Tina's all right.
All right. 10.7 seconds to go. 44-34. So basically, the second half is a draw up to this point so far. Tina flat-footed.
No,
shot does not go. Back iron.
Ball.
And I'm going to guess that was Fowler. Yep, that was Fowler who got the rebound.
I don't know that I'd foul here.
Just let it.
There, yeah. Oh.
No call?
Yeah, well, they got Flanagan for it. Oh.
0.2 seconds to go.
Yeah.
Are we shooting free throws or is...
No, they're going to say it was out of bounds, I think, in the interest of getting the game over.
Yeah. I was not sure.
0.2 of a second to go. No, they're going to say it was a foul. Okay.
Wow.
Now we're in the bonus.
Okay. Metcalf with going to shoot a pair here with the double bonus.
She's had a pretty good second half.
A little too quick with that one, I think.
Yeah.
She'll make this one, though.
It was front iron, though. It was.
Yeah.
It was aligned. And that one doesn't go either, and that's your ball game.
Yeah. 44-34 our final.
So gentlemen, our player of the game voting
is done.
No, go ahead. What are you thinking?
I think we should start with Matt.
Passing the buck.
Make the viewers mad. Go ahead, Matt.
Well,
Passing the buck.
Fowler's the one that, to me, made it happen. We don't have the point total up here, but the fact of the matter is that everything they do goes through her.
Yep.
And she was able to make sure that they secured the win. And it says a lot about her that regardless of the circumstance, they're going to keep her on the floor.
Did she sit down at all?
Yes, she did for about 5 seconds in the first half.
I was say it was not much.
No.
But I mean, she played her guts out, and her whole team played well. And you got to give the Lancers a lot of credit. I mean, a lot of teams would have been like, it's just not going. They could have just packed it in, but they kept fighting for their coach. Oh,
and look who's joining us. It's the 5'11" sophomore from Herculaneum.
Very nice game.
Thank you.
Very well played. Nice game. So, Paige, pretty good game for you guys there. What was the game plan coming in?
Coming in, the game plan was we had to execute on defense. Defense was a big thing. We wanted to get the rebounds. And we just really wanted to push in transition and get those easy buckets.
It seemed like transition was really beneficial for you because we know that St. Pius, they were determined to deny you the ball in the half court. But in transition, it seemed like you got plenty of looks at it. Is that by design?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I get the rebound. We just take off. Everyone takes off. We've all been doing good about getting down the court on offense and defense. So
there was one exchange where I think it was you and Wooten, where Wooten saw you open and she tried to get you the ball, and then immediately, she got it, but it went over your head, and immediately you guys got together and were like, hey, we'll get it next time.
Yeah.
I thought that looked, really good.
Yeah, we work well in the post together, and I just told her she should have took that one up.
Well, for a team, you guys have to work together, and, it's not going to do it and go, hey, man, you messed up that pass.
Yeah.
So I thought that was very classy on your part.
So we've got about 5 more games left in the regular season. What are our goals going forward? Obviously, we want to win each game, but are we thinking ahead already? We got to get ready for prep for districts at this point?
Yeah, we have been. We've been doing a lot of district play. There's a lot of film we've been watching and things like that. We've been going to games, scouting out. We're just ready for the next step.
And we kept a close eye on your coach today because we were a little concerned about his blood pressure. But Coach Blair, talk about playing for him, what that's been like for you.
Blair, I've known him for a while. I mean, even when I played in the middle school, he was always around and stuff. We just have really good chemistry. He's a great coach. He helps a lot. And with all the assistant coaches, they help too. Every girl gets what they need, and so yeah.
Okay, great.
Very impressed. Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice game. Good job.
Thank you.
Yep. All right, so our guest there was Paige Fowler, the sophomore from Herculaneum, who led them to the 44-34 victory, taking them to 11-7 on the season. Up next, St. Clair at home on the 28th.
Okay, I'm ready to cast my vote for the MVP.
Okay, go ahead. Let me guess, Paige Fowler.
I'll tell you what, that for a sophomore, she's very calm and collected.
We've got.
She's only a sophomore?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just think of the growth she's got for 2 more years.
Yeah.
And we've got another 2 more years to hopefully cover her.
And she doesn't. You don't see holes in her game, but you see room for improvement in certain aspects of it.
Right.
She extends her range a little bit with the shot. Her ball handling was, for a sophomore, good. Only going to get better, you figure. So the rest of the teams in the conference are going to have their hands full trying to figure her out.
Right.
Well, just think of the amount of pressure that's got to put on someone to be like, okay, you can see that they're focusing on you, so they recognize something, and you're still going to try and work on it.
But you notice tonight she wasn't afraid to distribute the ball.
Right.
So if they collapsed on her, she was not afraid to kick it out to somebody
She
right
was kicking
away.
it out to Wooten.
That's an unselfish player.
Right. I mean, she was
So-
just finding the open player.
That was a lot of fun to watch.
And balance is key in a game like this.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
Well, Ray Halbrook, Scott Lotta, Matt Schutte. We're just going to say so long, and we will see you all again Tuesday night. Tuesday night, we will be out at Hillsboro, where DeSoto will be taking on Hillsboro Tuesday night at 7 o'clock.
And that game has no meaning at all.
Oh yeah, it has no meaning at all.
No one cares at all.
Yeah. So, and we have another shot of the llama. The llama is back. The purple llama.
The
How you
lucky
do-
llama.
This is
Isn't that the Live for Life llama?
No, this is the live stream STL llama.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So actually, it's a Fortnite llama.
Oh, okay.
So everybody knows who Fortnite is, right? Or what Fortnite is.
I was like, who?
Who is Fortnite? So, but yeah, here's the Fortnite. That's my little guy Judah right there. Say hi. There he is. Right
Camera
here.
down.
That's all right.
Camera down.
We had a camera down. Way to go. Okay, well, we'll get that later. So Ray Halbrook, Matt Schutte, Scott Lotta saying so long from St. Pius High School. Have a great night.
Adios.